dating a single mom. Now, I know there's a lot of other channels out there that are saying, stay away from that. You don't want that financial burden. Here's where I'm coming from as a 43-year-old guy. Dating a single mom takes a real man. Okay? First off, you got to be patient, because you have to understand that plans can be canceled at the very last minute because a babysitter fell through or their kid was sick. That can happen, and you can't have any animosity or anger toward that. It's life, dude. Second, these women have been through a lot of bullshit, and they're still willing to put themselves out there. And get this, she's been working all week. She's been taking her kids to appointments all week. She's fucking exhausted by Friday or Saturday. She'd rather stay home and drink wine and relax. But yet here she is getting ready for me, looking all dolled up and beautiful. I'm going to make sure she had a wonderful evening and give her the best time I possibly could. So dating a single mom, in my opinion, takes, again, a real man with understanding, patience, and a lot of character. So those are my thoughts.
Dating a single mom takes a real man? What is this guy smoking? And this is the problem with a lot of guys out there who are still blue pill, who are still uninformed, ignorant, and blind. Okay? You will tend to regurgitate talking points like this, talking about, oh, takes a real man to date a single mom. No, it doesn't, right? It does not. Because, as I teach you guys, single mothers are low-hanging fruit, okay? Single mothers are some of the easiest women out there to date on the planet. And this is why when you read their dating profiles on Tinder or Bumble or any other online dating site, Match, Plenty of Fish, Plenty of Whales, a lot of these single moms will tend to have a little disclaimer in their profile. And they'll be like, hey, if you're just trying to have sex with me, mister, forget about it. Move on. Right? They have to put a disclaimer there because why? Because she's made that mistake a number of times. Okay? She's slept with a number of guys who've just banged and clanged. Right? Who just had sex with her and then took off on her. So the fact that a lot of these guys say it takes a real man to date a single mom are just out of their minds. Okay? They are just out of their minds. And he's saying, well, a lot of these guys will say the same thing. So I'm not just picking on him, because a lot of guys who are like him will say the same exact thing. Like, oh, it takes a real man because you got to be patient. You got to be understanding. Her kid could get sick. Her babysitter could flake on her. Cry me a river. Whose fault is that? Okay? Who put her in that position? She did. Okay? She did. Every single mother out there, right? I'm not going to play the violin for, because as I teach you guys, women are the gatekeepers to sex. Okay? Women are the gatekeepers to sex. So they get to decide who they're going to sleep with and who they are not going to sleep with. And when it comes to a single mother, the reason why she's a single mother is because she made a bad decision. And like most single moms who usually get pregnant in their 20s, they are going for these bad boys, these dicks, these jerks, these guys who don't text them back, these guys who don't call them back, right? And they're like, go ahead, just go up on in me, because they want to basically entrap that guy so bad. So they get impregnated by him, and then lo and behold, the guy takes off, right? As soon as he finds out she's pregnant, takes off. And then she ends up a single mom. So in many cases, that is what happens. And the fact that so many of these blue pill guys out there, these blue pill idiots, are out there trying to enable that bad behavior is a horrible idea. Okay, it's a horrible idea. I mean, even just from the standpoint, if you look at 75%, I think it's like 78% of the violent prison population, murderers, rapists, arsonists, muggers, you name it, came from single mother households. So should we be enabling this? Absolutely not. You've got to be out of your mind insane to be enabling these single moms and to be talking about how it takes a real man to date one. No, it doesn't. Okay? You know what it takes a real man to do? It takes a real man to walk away from a single mom, because it's so easy to have sex with them, because it's so easy to date them, because they're just willing to take any guy, or really for the most part, who can step in and play daddy. Who can step in and play daddy. So, does it really take a real man to date a single mom? No. It takes more of a real man to walk away from it, knowing that, hey, you've got a slam dunk if you go out with her. If she goes out with you, I mean, it's pretty much a slam dunk. You guys know who you've dated, you guys who've dated single moms in the past, right? A lot of times these girls will sleep with you on the very first date just for the fact so that she doesn't have to pay a babysitter to go out with you again, right? She wants to save money on that babysitter. So, no, it doesn't take a real man to date a single mom. It takes a real man to walk away from a single mom. And it shouldn't even be that hard either, right? Shouldn't even be that hard either, because you date a single mom, guess who's going to be next in line? You are, okay? You are. You're going to be having her next child. And she's already proven, right, historically, that she makes horrific decisions. Horrific, life-changing decisions that not only affect her life, but the child's life. And beyond that child's life, especially if it's a boy, okay, especially if it's a boy, because boys need their fathers. She's not only affecting that boy's life, but she's affecting society out there, the safety of society. Because this guy, statistically, this kid can grow up to become a violent criminal, rapist, mugger, arsonist, you name it, right? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Another point he made in the in his little rant was, and again, I'm not picking on him individually. I'm just saying a lot of guys who have this mindset that, oh, it takes a real man to date a single mom, will say the exact same things. Okay, so it's not just him. They will say the exact same things. I just happened to come across this this vid because a few of you guys sent it to me and were like, hey, comment on this. I'm like, sure, right? But that really got me going. So another point he made in his little rant was that single mom, you know, she goes to work all day, busts her ass. She could just sit home and drink wine and relax, but no, she gets all gussied up to go out with you. She gets all prepared so she can make you happy and go out with you. It's like as if she's doing you a favor, right? You're the one who's dating a single mom. You are doing her the favor, okay? She is not doing you a favor. You are doing her the favor. So the fact that this guy and many blue pill guys like him who do date single moms try to spin it to make it seem as if she's doing you a favor is already a poor mindset. I mean, even just from a game standpoint, because from a gaming standpoint, if you're coming into any approach, relationship, LTR, casual relationship, already assuming that you are the buyer and the girl is the seller, you've lost. You've lost the game, especially with a single mom. I mean, dating a single mom to begin with, you've already lost. But putting her in the position of power and putting yourself in the position of being the weaker one, right? Where you're you're basically selling yourself to her is a horrible idea. Okay? It's a horrible idea. She is not the buyer. Okay? You are the buyer. She is the seller. Period. Okay, period. Especially if she's a single mom. Are you kidding me? She's a single mom, and even if, I mean, especially if you don't have kids of your own, you do not need to sell yourself to her. She needs to sell herself on all the reasons why you should even look twice at her when there are millions upon millions of single women out there who have not yet screwed up their lives, who have not yet ruined themselves. Okay, because, I mean, for the most part, single mom, she's ruined her life, and not only hers, but more importantly, she's ruined the life of that kid. And again, she's put the safety of society and humanity at risk. Okay? One day, if that kid grows up to kill someone, rape someone, mug someone, rob someone, that is on her. She can take responsibility for that? Of course not. Okay? Of course not. And yet society and guys like this, blue pill guys like this, continue to enable single moms. Okay? She is not doing you a favor, dude, by going out with you. If she has to bust her ass all day at work, like everybody else out there, cry me a river, right? We all have responsibilities. We're all human, right? None of us expect, at least humans that are strong, don't expect anybody to play the violin for us. That is just ludicrous to enable these single moms like guys like this, okay? So, no, it doesn't take a real man to date a single mom. And no, she's not doing you a favor by getting all gussied up to go out with you. You're doing her the favor. Especially if you end up with that chick and you're going to end up helping to take care of her kids. Okay, and the reason why a lot of these guys talk like this, by the way, and I haven't jumped into this yet, but I'll jump into this real quick. The reason why you have guys like this saying stuff like that is because, and willing to date single moms, is because they themselves are lacking options. Okay, because when you have options, you don't need to date a single mom, do you? When you have options, you just, why would you, right? You would date a chick who doesn't have kids yet, who has not screwed up her life yet. Okay, and just from a fact-based standpoint, whenever you try to place yourself in, in a family where you were not the original father, okay, it's like mixing, I've said this before, I think, it's like mixing old Coke with new Coke. You guys are part of my generation. Old Coke with new Coke. It just doesn't taste the same. Something's just a little bit off about it. Okay? And you know that kid is not going to respect you, especially if that kid grows up. Even if you raise that kid, give him all the love that you possibly could, not all, but in many situations, that kid grows up to hate you, resent you, because you're not his real dad. And he'll even talk back to you like, you're not my real dad. I don't got to listen to you. I don't got to follow your orders. Right? Smack talk you and everything after everything you've done for this kid. And you know what? The mom will always defend that kid. She won't defend you. She will defend that kid because that's her blood. Right? And she should. Right? And she should. And she should. But when it comes to single moms, don't enable these chicks, guys. Don't ever talk like this guy is, or any blue pill guys like him. And the reason why a lot of these guys speak like that too, by the way, is, like I said, they don't have the option to date higher value women who have not yet screwed up their lives. They don't have that option, so they have to basically like pussy beg to single moms, which is pretty sad because, again, single moms are not hard to date. They are not hard to get. They're low-hanging fruit because they're not in a position of power anymore. They're not in a position where they can choose, right? What does the old expression say? How does the old expression go, I should say? Beggars can't be choosers, okay? Beggars can't be choosers. Do not enable these single moms and do not date them. Stay far away from them. And, it's unfortunate there are guys out there walking around with this blue pill mindset thinking that, they're righteous and they're doing the right thing. I'm saving these single moms. Like, no, dude, the only person you're really hurting is yourself. You are hurting yourself, and any guys like you who are taking your advice are absolutely out of their minds. And you need to wake up. You need to stop being so ignorant. You need to become informed. You need to go red pill. You need to start learning some game. You need to start learning some pickup and pull yourself out of this scarcity-based existence where you think that you have to settle for a single mom. And more than that, you have to pussy beg for a single mom. You don't. Okay, you don't. Excuse my language. I'm trying not to curse my videos, but you get my point. So, feel free to drop your comments below, guys. As always, let me know what you think of what this guy had to say, other guys like him. Let me know your thoughts, comments. As always, share them below. I would love to hear them. I would love to read them. And with that said, I'm going to wrap up here. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Go ahead and smash that like button below. Do it now. Also, hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Helps me out a ton when you guys subscribe, so please make sure you subscribe to my channel as well. And for all you guys who want to support my work and all of this incredible, amazing red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content that I am teaching you even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I am talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, baby. The hottest women on the planet. Okay, I teach you how to do that in 7 Months of Mastery. And you know what? I have tons, thousands upon thousands of successful students now all around the world. Okay, a lot of these guys often drop comments in my comment section talking about how they're in my program, they've met their dream girl, they've met their future wife. I've had a number of students who've been through my 7 months of mastery program already met their wife thanks to my teachings, right? They met a high value, high caliber, hot wife, right? Way above what they were able to get previously before they jumped into my program, 7 months of mastery. They were able to get a girl who was much, much more attractive, much hotter, and much higher value thanks to my teachings. And you know what? I want you to become one of them. Even if you don't plan on getting married, find yourself a cool chick, a high value chick, not one of these like low value, like DG single moms, or women who are passive prime or damaged goods or anything like that. I want to teach you how to go out there and get high value women, just like my students are all around the world. You can become one of us, and all you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds, and it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons. So it's only $1 for the entire first month of high value coaching lessons from me. So take advantage of it. And it's the best way to support my work, guys. And thank you very much if you do. I appreciate it. Thanks in advance. And let's crack on out of here.